Hi, I'm Brandon. I wanted to jump on here real quick and say a thing to maybe help people out to understand what's going on in the world a little bit. So the Alex Prettys of the world. So we're in a weird predicament here. We're in a tight box where the Alex Pretty, right? He's a hero, unquestionably. That man That man's going to Valhalla. There's no doubt about it. That man died in the face of an enemy to try to help somebody else. And that's honorable. That's good, right? But here's the problem with that is on a long enough timeline of the strong dying to protect the weak, eventually all you're going to have left is the meek and timid and the scary people. And now I know that it says in the Bible that they're going to conquer the earth, that all the meek will inherit the earth. Yeah, I think that the people who wrote the Bible were actually pretty fucking stupid and didn't know jack about shit. And kind of some of them even thought the world was flat. And they kind of, they had no idea about evolution. They had no idea about divergent species. They had no idea about genetic mutations. They didn't know nothing about nothing. These fucking retards that wrote the Bible who want to convince you that the meek will inherit the earth so that way you are a boot-sucking little subservient bitch to the powers that be. And that's in America, the powers that be changes every once in a while, but they are still the powers that be. And you have to suck their boot if you want to live. You have to have an EBT card so that way the government knows where to find you when it comes time to get rid of all you motherfuckers. You understand? Like the weed thing, the people who put their name on a list so that they could smoke weed, I immediately was sketchy about that. It's like, yeah, sure, I mean, they'll arrest you with weed and make a list anyway. But at the end of the day, to willfully put yourself on a list so that the government knows what you're doing is weird. And it might potentially come back to bite you in the ass because they for the past. This is not new. This Christo-religial fascism is not new. They've been trying to do it on a large scale for a long time. They have it on lockdown in some cities throughout, like Idaho and Alabama and Arkansas, and they're like the greatest thing ever, the whites only, right? But they want to do that on a big scale because they know that certain their sundown towns that the people won't go to because and they're like, yeah, we like that. That's good. It's good. To turn, keep them away from us, and it works. But it's like 4 cities maybe, like total. It's probably like 20 cities, but there are hundreds, if not thousands, of cities. There's probably thousands of cities, and for the most part, most people are safe and comfortable wherever they go. But then so they want to do it on a large scale. They want to make the people who are not who are not members of their church uncomfortable. That's what they want to do. And so they've been for a long time making lists of people who do the things that they think are deadly sins. Like marijuana makes you stupid. It makes you susceptible to sloth. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. So we're just gonna kill you. That's their favorite thing. So you can't continuously put yourself in the line of fire is what I'm saying. As much as it wrenches your gut and makes you feel like a horrible person, we have to live to fight another day, because as much as the media wants to hype you up into this is the Civil War, this is the big fight, we're really fucking standing for something now, guys, right? They want to rile you up, get you in them streets, so that way they have a nice collection of everyone who they disagree with in the same area and eventually it's going to evolve from tear gas. And America has dropped bombs on Americans before, twice that I know of. They've kidnapped Americans before, so there's really no rules except for you. You have to play by the rules. They don't have to play by the rules. They make the rules so they don't have to play by the rules. That's how that works. So I don't know. It's a tough spot. It's a tough spot to be in. Don't get too riled up. Don't stay too close together and just become fucking mortar fire. What do they call it? Mortar fodder? Yeah, don't do that. You got to have some kind of strategy. And then I know the problem with the democratic mind, the anarchist mind, those farther left you go, is that you don't want nobody telling you what to do. And the right wing thinks that's their thing somehow. They're like, well, we don't want nobody, we don't big government. We don't want no government. What they don't want is to help anyone. And that's why they hate taxes. But what we do want is we want to help other people and not have anybody tell us what to do. And weird that they think they're the rebels. They called themselves the rebels. They think they're the ones rebelling against an oppressive society. So, and I mean, the big fight maybe is coming, and it's not now though. So stay alive for that. Don't. Alex Preddy is a damned hero, but at the same time, he came a little quick. He pulled the trigger a little too fast. He got his nut early, and it's not going to prevent this from happening. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.